show. As a fitness instructor, health coach, and trained vegan chef, I get asked all the time what plant-based parve milks go where, how to use them, and where they are best in recipes. So I'm going to tell you about 6 different milks today, and I hope that inspires you to choose the right one. Let's get started. We're going to cashew milk first. Cashew milk is obviously not great for people with nut allergies, so it's not as low allergen as oat milk and rice milk, but it's got a nutty aftertaste. It's a little thicker, so it goes great in hot drinks, and if you want a more nutritious smoothie, that's the place to go. Let's start with cashew milk. It's a smooth aftertaste, but you definitely taste the nuts. So if you're not looking to have that flavor, it's not right for you. Now let's talk about the oat milk. Oat milk is the highest in carbs amongst all of the plant-based parve milks, but it blends best, whether it's in a baked dessert or if it's drinking it plain in your coffee or cereal. The thing you should know about oat milk is why it's so versatile is that it's free for everybody. Nobody is allergic to oats, at least I've never heard of it. So let's give it a try. Here's the oat milk. It's a lot heavier than the other milk, and you could really feel like it can go anywhere. It doesn't have an aftertaste, it's smooth. Now it's time to go to my favorite of the plant-based parve milks, soy milk. Now it's pretty unpopular these days because it gets such a bad rap. There was some misinformation that circulated about phytoestrogens, and of course you should check with your healthcare provider if soy milk is okay for you, but I like it because it's dense, it's flavorful, and it really enhances a good cup of coffee in the morning. Now keep in mind that there are soy allergies out there, so it's not for everyone. Another fact that you should know about soy milk is that it's the highest in protein amongst the plant-based parve milks. With cow's milk being about 7 grams of protein per 8-ounce glass, soy milk is 6 grams of protein. Now it's time for the taste test. Still my favorite, best aftertaste. I love how it tastes, and it's really, really good. We're coming next to rice milk. Rice milk is a little light. It's almost watery, and it's really great for baked goods because it fulfills that need in most recipes for baked goods to get that milky aftertaste, but with like very low nutrients. I do not recommend putting rice milk in your coffee or tea because like almond milk, it starts to get a little grainy and you see that separation with hot drinks. It's great for a smoothie, gives that creamy aftertaste without the heaviness. Let's give it a try. I get why people like it, but it's a little too watery for me. But use your best decision making in the scope of all these good options. Moving on to coconut milk. Coconut milk still is in the family of tree nuts, so it's not always best for people that are allergic to different nuts. It is great in baking, great in smoothies. I have many people who tell me they love it in cereal because it's got that kind of coconutty aftertaste, pairs well with some grain-based cereals, granola, for example. But I find it's also a little too sweet, and it's the highest in sugars. Let me see. You really taste coconut. There are people that have a total aversion to coconuts. So if you do, coconut milk is not right for you, but if you love coconut, you could put it in everything. Moving to the last one, the most popular on the market in plant-based parve milks, almond milk. Now obviously this is not suitable for people with nut allergies, but the reason why it's so very, very flavorful is because it has just the right aftertaste. It pairs well in most situations except for hot drinks. So those smoothies, cereals, baked goods, drinking it plain, and some brands have it fortified with a lot of nutrients. Geffen brand definitely does, and what's nice about this is there are no carbs in it. So some oat and soy have carbs, whereas almond milk does not. Let's give it the taste test. It's very light and smooth, and it does have that nutty aftertaste. So you're getting a little bit of the best of both assets, which is yummy aftertaste, smooth taste profile, pairs well in a lot of different recipes and options. As you're about to see, almond milk does tend to separate in hot drinks, whereas soy milk will make a nice creamy blended outcome. So here we are with the almond milk. Give it a few moments, you'll start to see, if you keep stirring, you're good, but you'll start to see that graininess rise to the top, and some people do not like the texture that generates when they're drinking their coffee. Now we're moving to my favorite, soy milk. So we've given the almond milk an opportunity to settle a little bit, and the soy milk is naturally blended, so you get to see the difference straight in front. So for me, I would personally choose soy milk in my coffee, almond milk in my baked goods, and in my smoothies. And now you know the basics behind how best to choose the plant-based pareve milk that's right for you.